I mean, are they your family technically, or are they like...
They're like our sister tribe.
Yeah.
So, because we all separated.
Tell us again. Sorry, explain it again.
So, essentially about, 900 years ago or so, roughly, 1,000 years ago, we were kind of a nomadic people. And then there was some sort of great sundering. We're actually still not 100% sure. A lot of information was lost. And the elemental planes kind of started bleeding with this plane. And, Vex is falling out.
Oh, hey, Stubby, wake up.
Anyway, long story short, we separated into 4 separate tribes to protect the places where the elemental planes bleed into this realm. So once every generation, someone is nominated to go out and make contact with the sister tribes in order to establish further communication, check in, learn about each other's cultures. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Kind of we're from the same people, but we each have our own individual cultures because we've been separated for so long at this point.
So these ones are fire.
These ones are fire.
And
they protect the... Yeah, so they're located in, it's kind of a volcanic region, and you can start to feel like this energy from where the planes start to shift, and it gets a little unbalanced.
Sounds exciting.
So that's where we each live, and I'm from the ones we protect the air portals.
Lady Keyleth, you just say where the planes shift. Does this...
Because we all the planes sort of, almost like a Venn diagram, if you want to think about it. Like a...
Who is this? Who is Venn diagram?
Well, he was a great philosopher, one of our peoples. But he kind of described it as being these overlapping circles.
The Ashari.
What's that?
He was one of the Ashari.
He was.
Venn diagram was the
Venn
Ashari,
diagram.
yes.
Oscar Venn diagram.
There's,
Very great man.
Sounds like an elven name.
Sounds like a great name.
a quick question about the planes. When we travel there, is there any way to perhaps get to the Feywood through these planes?
We don't necessarily overlap with the Fey. We protect where it overlaps. You could get to the fire elemental plane easier from this place.
I see. Oh, very good.
In my town, you can get to the air, the plane of air easier. That's a good one, Grog.
Nope, not me.
That was Vex.
Not me.
That was a good one.
It's Nappy's time.
He's communing with the air elements like that.
Come here,
Are you
Nappy's.
feeling okay?
Just give her an hour, she'll be
She
fine.
just needs some time. It's
Side
fine.
note, I'm 2 inches taller and I've always called you Stubby. Give me a Stubby.
But anyway, the last person to go on the Aramente was my mother, and she never returned. So we haven't really had contact with the fire
I remember you saying
for a
that.
while.
So you're pretty anxious to go then, yeah?
I have no idea what they're going to be like.
But do you know, and you know about where they are, right?
I've gotten rough directions. We'll have to probably figure it out along the way.
We've
Yeah, it looks like that's the way.
Is it safe to just approach? Is there
I mean,
any
that's,
sort of...
that's what I did with the Earth Ashari. But I mean, they were welcoming and kind and...
Well, maybe they will be too, maybe they just like being warm. I
They have a
understand that.
reputation of being...
We haven't made contact with them in almost 2 generations. I don't know.
Oh.
Last time we made contact with them, it was fine and everyone was good, but who knows? It's been a while. 'Cause my mother didn't come back.
And this is maybe awkward, but you and we share something in common. Our past is awkward. I get the sense that yours is not as much. Your people, are they a mix of many kind, or...?
How we came to be, once again, roughly 1,000 years ago, certain people possessed natural abilities. We assumed we were blessed by the gods of nature. And when we realized we had these abilities and then the Sundering happened, that's when we banded together. But it could have been anyone between humans, elves, there were a few dwarves, gnomes, mainly humans and elves. So we're primarily, I guess you could say mutts, primarily half-elven. But we separated off into our own separate tribes. So we each kind of developed our own individual cultures, even though we came from the same root.
But predominantly a melding of humans and elves.
And elves. But we're accepting of all races. At least the air and the Earth Ashari are.
And I assume that they are steeped in tradition as well, such as our own people.
Yes, absolutely. And each tribe has its own tradition that it's had a lot of time to develop.
I see.